So imagine you're in the locker room before a game. Everyone's buzzing, no one's really talking. Some people are blasting maybe Drake, could be whatever artist they want. Maybe someone has their own playlist and they're just listening to it in their headphones. Every player's in their own world. And then the music cuts off, and suddenly it's game time. We've all felt that moment when music takes over and the world sort of just fades out. For athletes, that moment isn't just about hype. Music is a tool that can change motivation, performance, and focus in real, measurable ways. Today, I'm just going to explain how music affects athletic performance and focus, and how it can fuel motivation, boost physical ability, and sharpen concentration. And on a personal note, I'll share what I found from a survey I did with some athletes here at our school. Let's start with motivation. Music activates the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine, the same chemical that can make us feel good when we achieve something. That's why a certain song can instantly change our mood. A 2012 study in the Journal of Sport and Exercise Psychology found that athletes who listen to music that's motivational before a workout increase their endurance by up to 15%. 15% might not sound huge at first, but think about it. That's like running an extra lap, doing a few more reps, or even lasting a little bit longer before you feel tired. I also ran a quick survey of 15 college athletes from our school, from lacrosse, soccer, and track, and asked how important music is in their pregame routine. 13 out of 15 of them said it was essential. One of them even said, if they forget their headphones, they already feel off their game. So, for most athletes, music isn't just background noise. It's the switch that turns on their competitive mindset. Now, let's talk about how music affects the body, not just the brain. Music actually helps regulate pace and rhythm. If you've ever noticed your stride syncing with a beat while running, it's really not an accident. Your body naturally aligns movement with rhythm, and it's called entrainment. And it helps athletes move more efficiently. Dr. Kostas Karagiannis from Brunel University, who's basically a leading researcher in that area, found that music can reduce the perception of effort by up to 12%. In other words, your brain thinks the workout is easier than it really is. So when you're listening to your favorite hype song, your body can actually push harder and last longer without feeling the same level of fatigue. It's like legal performance enhancers, but it's just from your playlist on your phone. But motivation and energy are only part of it. Music also affects your focus. A lot of athletes use music to block out distractions. It could be teammates talking, fans yelling, or just their own nerves. Once the headphones goes on, it's almost like flipping a switch into flow state in a way. However, not all music helps. Lyrics can sometimes distract from precision tasks like shooting, passing, or focusing on a certain play that you need to run. That's why some athletes, especially golfers, shooters, and even some lacrosse goalies, prefer instrumental or lo-fi music to stay calm and centered before a game. Personally, I like something fast and upbeat while I'm warming up, and then switch to calmer songs right before the whistle. That transition helps me stay focused but not overstimulated. So music doesn't just energize, it helps athletes control their mental state and really just lock in before their game. Music also builds team culture. Most teams have that one song that plays before every game, or that shared locker room playlist that gets everyone hyped together. It's a ritual, something that creates connection and identity before competition even starts. So what's really happening when an athlete plugs in their headphones before a game? They're not really just killing time. They're preparing their mind and body. Music can help motivate, enhance performance, and sharpen focus. It can lower stress, boost energy, and even unite an entire team under one rhythm. The next time you watch a player warming up with earbuds in, remember, they're not just listening. They're trying to get their brain ready for whatever is ahead of them. Could be a game, could be a match, could be performing, it could be anything. Every athlete has their thing, and most athletes all like listening to music before, and it really helps them get in the right state of mind. Music doesn't just fill silence, it fills the mind with focus, emotion, and rhythm. And for athletes, that rhythm might just be the sound of victory.